Okay, it is March 2022, and this is a drawing I did in September 2019, and I want to make this outfit for my partner Wylef. I have the black linen. I'm not sure I'm going to embroider the stripes. I haven't decided. I know I'm going to embroider the wolf paws climbing up the outfit. I know that I'm going to embroider the butterfly on the shoulder. And I think that underneath the peplum is going to be gold on that butterfly to accentuate it. It's going to be all black linen. I know it looks gray, but I'm kind of playing with it. I don't know if I'm going to do a wolf head on the back or not. But this is the pattern I'm going to use. So this is the pattern I used for the outfit that I made him in 2019, which is black and gold. And I can put a picture up in the corner here to show you what that ensemble looks like. I have a back piece. I have a sleeve cap. I have a second sleeve cap. This one's wider, so I may use this one because this one will be embroidered and this one's a little narrow. I have the peplum pieces, which are basically, peplum is this little skirting piece right here. That's called a peplum. And then I have the side back piece, or side back piece, because this is the back. And then I have the front of the sleeve and the back of the sleeve here and the main body piece. So I have all the pieces. That's what I was checking just now. I am going to look at my stash. I do have black linen, and I have, I think, the right kind of fabric to do the lining. He likes a really soft lining on the inside, so I'm gonna do a really soft lining. And he has recently bought a male shirt, or he got gifted a male shirt for Christmas. And so what I'm gonna do on this doublet is make it a little bit more lightweight, less padding, less SCA protective padding, because he wants to wear his male shirt underneath. And I'm gonna get ready to cut the pieces, or figure out if I need to cut the pieces before I start the embroidery, because it's a walkabout and I have to kind of decide how many actual paw prints I'm going to use, which also means that I have to dig out the paw print pattern, which I have embroidered quite a few paw prints, so I just need to dig them out of my stash. So that is what I'm going to do today. So I have laid out the doublet pieces, and I'm gonna do paw prints where the X's are. And I'm not sure, but I think I might do one over here. Like, I just don't know how the center front's gonna be, so I don't know how far over to go. But I have determined one will go on this peplum, and then paw prints kind of going down and kind of around to the side. He does wear a lot of tall boots, so I don't want to go too far with the embroidery, but it's just a progression. And now that I have it marked, I get to decide like how big the paws are going to be. And I'm not really sure if I want to do that tonight because it's getting to the point where I'm kind of tanked. So I cut all the pieces out, all the liner pieces. I have not cut the interfacing out for the peplum. I may not need it, but I think I will need it. Anyway, that's where we're at. Hello, how is everybody today? Lighting's a little bright, so I just wanted to stop in and let y'all know that I've started a new medication that's supposed to help with the overwhelm, and I was recently diagnosed with ADHD. So now I have autism and ADHD, which I guess I've always had it. I hit menopause a couple years ago. Well, I hit perimenopause 10 years ago, but menopause like about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And ever since then, I've really struggled with things that I haven't struggled with since I was a teenager or since in my early 20s. So it's been kind of an eye-opener to go through this journey and realize that my art has suffered for it in some ways. Like, I haven't been as consistent, and I've got way too many irons in the fire, and learning how to recognize what that is and pull back a little bit and understand that my brain works a little bit differently. So I've been working 50 to 60 hours a week at my job. And something that I wanted to kind of talk about is that just because you have ADHD and autism doesn't mean you can't be successful in your job. I have consistently in my entire career started kind of at the bottom, like I get entry-level positions, and I work my way to management. There are very few jobs I've had that I didn't end up being a team lead or a manager or somebody who leads a group of people and inspires them to do better. And sometimes I've been really good at it, and sometimes I've been really bad at it. But each one of those experiences has taught me something. And coming to a place in my life where I am learning to self-advocate for myself within my disabilities, because autism and ADHD are a disability. They are recognized disabilities. And I'm okay saying I have a disability, not as an attention getter, but as a way to self-advocate that there isn't anything wrong with me. And I went a huge chunk of my life thinking there was something wrong with me because I knew I didn't think the way other people did. I knew that my perceptions were different. I knew that I missed cues that other people were expressing. There were learning curves that I struggled with that nobody else seemed to struggle with. And there were things that I excelled in that nobody else seemed to get or understand. And it's been very empowering to realize that being a neurodiverse person does not mean that you can't be successful. And success looks different to each person. And I wouldn't say that I'm successful. That's not how I perceive myself. I don't perceive myself as somebody successful in my job. I look at my job as this is a learning experience. I look at success as when I'm able to take a group of people and help them reach their potential. That's success to me. And I will never be successful because it's an ongoing thing. And it's just like I don't have perfectionism in art because it's constant. It's a constant learning cycle. It's a constant learning experience. I am using a tearaway embroidery stabilizer. So what I will do is I will draw the image on this and then iron it to the fabric, and then I will embroider all over, fill in, and then I will tear away the excess paper. accidentally drew it out the first time going this way, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to erase them. So what you're watching here is that I have cut all the pieces out, and I haven't sewn the interlining to them yet because I'm going to embroider first. I decided that probably the best way to do it was to lay the pants out in the way that they're going to be sewn together. So that's why I'm folding them this way. Like you can see the crotch seam here. See that? Folding that in because when you have two legs together, you know, the crotch seam doesn't go out, it goes between the legs. So that's why I'm laying them out this way. Kind of with the idea that, you know, this is about the fabric that's gonna show when the pants are on. And this is double. So, kind of what I want to do here is figure out how the paws are going to walk up the leg or up the body. I may have to draw more paws, but I'm hoping that I don't have to draw too many more. I'm not going to worry about this pant leg. I don't think that one is going to have any pockets in it. This one will. I think I'm going to do this. Kind of side of leg, front, and then up the front. I think that's what I'm going to settle with. This is the next couple weeks worth of embroidery. Yay! Okay, so this is gold. So this is gonna be gold floss on black. So I need to get my floss out, and I need to figure out what hoop I'm going to use for this. I also think I need to reinforce this, like sew this on another piece of fabric to stretch it on something. So I am going to look at